Welcome back to beating Elden Ring with all 402 weapons, and today's weapon is another Twitch channel point redeem, and the chosen weapon was Twinblade. Twinblade is my 5th Twinblade out of 8 in this series. You can find it in a chest at the start of the game in Dragonburned Ruins. It is infusible and has quite basic scalings all around. The redeem specifically wished for a lightning build, so we wanted to start with the highest possible dex, which comes with the warrior starter class. For new viewers, here are the rules of the challenge. But now sit back and enjoy the show. Okay, yeah, I think everything is kind of clear. I know what kind of build I want. It's gonna be charge heavy, multi-hit stuff, and also lightning buffs, I guess. Yeah, there's actually quite a lot of options. Warrior is the least used starter class for me. Bandit is the second least used. Really cool starting drip. I don't know, man. Personally, I don't like this. I gotta say. This might be my least favorite starting drip. Oh, so what up? I mean, shut up, Kenneth. Let's now get the weapon. Actually, Rakshasa armor. I'm a hater. I don't like Rakshasa's armor. I know it buffs your damage and all, but that's actually the reason why I hate it. If I want it to be optimal, I should get Rakshasa's armor every single time, and that pisses me off. So I'd rather do the opposite and never get the Rakshasa's armor. I think this is correct. Yeah, it was. There we go. Twinblade acquired. It was that easy. Also with topes. Might as well equip X Talisman now, I guess. 2 dex levels first of all, and then a big. Nice. Well, I could just immediately get Lightning Slash 2. So the Scarab is somewhere here. I think it's just this one. Nice. Lightning. There we go, let's go get the Bellbearing next. Well, there we go. God damn. 100,000 shell points have been used once again for the next weapon. And that will be Loretta's Vorsicle. Well, it doesn't necessarily mean we have to go to Halleck 3 today, but we could go to Halleck 3, get the weapon. That's gonna be Nukem Plus, of course. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Well, there goes Deathless. Glintstone scrap moment. I never mixed my physic, but it's fine. We can deal with this guy quite easily, I believe. Right. Wait, does this not really have any range? The chap, I mean. I thought it works differently. But it fires right next to you. Uh-huh. Okay. I misremembered how this Ash works, but that's fine. The lightning infused Twinblade actually looks pretty cool, I must say. Yeah. I don't have money, no. Nice cup cheese. I'm doing it. Let's go with Spiked and Green Spill now, though, but the real reason why I'm here is the night time, yes. Well, that's +8. Time to get some levels. Yeah, weak. Mainly weak. We don't have, like, any entrance, but well, I'll get 15 and 25 big. Yeah. I guess I want Lightning Tier in the beginning. Let's go get it. I still haven't really decided the final set. Trying to think while I set up. Okay. I died. I couldn't see properly because of the fucking pot. That was very awkward. Nice. Much better. Just in time for the lightning buff as well. What is that? 60 seconds, maybe? Okay, how do you do the Fia thing? How do you get these armor now? Multiple hugs. Damn, son. Yeah, he gives you the curse, but you can get rid of it. It's not permanent. Yeah, even faster if you just murder the in Limgrave, but this isn't that bad. Twin set with the twin blade. Makes sense, and actually I think it fits pretty well. I like it. I haven't used this set that much. What else? Now we can go for lightning tier, and then I guess March. Yes, spiked and lightning. The damage also looked promising. Let's see how it is over here. Not bad.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Yeah, that always happens. Margit being quite spicy today. Zap! Yeah. Second talisman. Well, good get winged sword, good get Ritzer sword, good get lightning scorpion charm. I think winged sword. Oh, nice. Not bad, honestly. Melts her. Nice. Godrick. Let's see how this goes. If only lightning slash had a little bit more range, it'd be great, but great timing for the stagger. Perfect, even. I like to do a lot of jump heavies, but those aren't that good for my build. There's no multi-hits with those. Pretty close to one cycle, actually. It was extremely well-timed stagger. Nice. That was hitless, though. Sorry, just thought it would have worked. But it's fine. All the hits are spicy too. Mohg. The voice is starting to get weaker and weaker every day, it seems. Also, watch this. Difficult game for adults. Let's get next spell bearing. Plus 12. Yeah, now to the Daniel. Ready for dawn, I guess. Good start. Nice. Not bad. Definitely not bad. Oops. How weak. Sometimes you can definitely whiff with the charge of it, like... That wasn't bad. Don't get me wrong, but the charge of it feels a little bit odd sometimes, like the hitbox or the range. Something feels a bit off, but... Hitless Radahn. No complaints, really. And the damage is pretty good already. We haven't even leveled Dex yet, but now we will, because that's 35 Vig, so... Time to get some Dex next. Let's get next pouch. Could get Millicent Prosthesis, that's probably the best. Probably the best option. Going to get both Ritzo Sword and Millicent Prosthesis right now. I mean, I guess I could get Lightning Scorpion Charm as well. I just don't know if it's actually worth it. I don't know. It might not be, because all the other talismans are buffing full portion of the damage. It's a scam. Yeah, that's the wave. Like, it's good. But because the combo is so long, you can easily whiff with some of the hits if the boss moves. Which is why I usually prefer like one hit charge of his. Because if I whiff with even one of these, yeah, it's not good. Let's equip the sword. If the boss is stationary, it's easy to hit with the charge away, but if the boss moves a lot, it might be a bit tricky. He ate the stagger. Okay, nice. Not horrible. That fight can be horrible sometimes. Our poise is 50. I did not get staggered by those arrows, which was nice, but... So I thought I have actually 51 poise, but apparently with this set, the poise is exactly 50, which is a bit of a shame. Wonder if there's like easy gauntlets I could swap for 51 poise. Yeah, I don't love how poise works, honestly. Arrows only do 30 poise, right? Okay, yeah. Well, so 50 was helpful there. Beast jump. I guess I could murder Bernie. That ain't horrible. From the back you can't even really see it. That is 52 poise.
So rather than realize I could have eaten.
That was awkward. 50 points didn't help there. Lol. And there's the whiff, yeah. I don't know if I'm a fan of the Twin Blade charge heavy, honestly. Like, yeah, it can be good for if you can actually hit the enemy, but for example against this guy, kinda hard to hit with the full thing. Keeps jumping away. But good. More decks. There's the prosthesis. Still need more testing, but so far seems like it's sadly very easy to whiff with the charge heavy. Yeah, the lightning slash was kinda ass. But the charge heavy is not bad. There it is, kinda bad though. just realized I didn't even equip my Millicent prosthesis. Well, it's fine. It's also +5 dex, so it's actually very helpful talisman right now. Well, that's DTS. Hit less, I believe. Good, good. If all hits connect, it's amazing, of course. Even if lightning can be fun, there's no denying it's a suboptimal infusion right now. But even with the suboptimal infusion, the damage is pretty good. Should be good damage against Goldfrey, yes. More dex still. Good, good. That's 1k with the lightning slash alone. Not bad with the charge of him. Definitely not bad. Bye bye. It's rather quick. I guess we're probably getting to 80 dex next, actually. 4th talisman. I guess these form. I would like to use Lightning Scorpion Charm, but I honestly don't think it's worth it. Let's get Shackle before Morgott. And then after Morgott, go to Conjugate Snowfields and to Mohg and to DLC to get 200 Sword Talisman. Then I need to get rid of one of these as well, because 200 Sword Talisman is just simply better than any of these. Get wrecked, nerd. Can I shoot him up there? Probably not. The fuck is happening? Nice 180, bro. What the hell? Good. Let's nuke Morgott. At least I shouldn't whiff here because I got Shackle. This works, I guess. Okay. Was on our right timing. Actually pretty good. Now once again extra damage. Thank you for the good RNG as well. Good vibe. Simple as that. Modex. I still think that charge heavy horse attack is so silly with the twin blades. How many hits does that have? It looks like it should have like fucking 15 hits or something. It probably doesn't actually have that many. Surely Lance Talisman and multi-hit stuff is actually the meta with twin blades. And that was like 7 hits or something. Just when are you going to actually hit with the full thing without getting interrupted? That's the question. That is a lot of hits. With one button press. I wonder if I could actually use it anywhere. Like, yeah, maybe Elden based. Honestly, it could be worth it to science. Get Lance Talisman just for that as well. Elden based would allow you to actually do it fully. But the question is, well, does 200 Sword Talisman work with horseback attacks? 200 won't work, okay. Well, what about Axe Talisman then? Is this considered as a charged heavy? Maybe we can do some science, honestly, why not? I love science. We have scienced so many things. I don't even remember half of them anymore, but... Plus 19, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits, it seems. And that was 711 damage. With Axe Talisman. $673 without Axe Talisman. It's only the last hit that gets buffed, I think. Yeah. Interesting. That means probably wouldn't be worth it against Elden Beast then. Just reach the sword, winged sword, insignia, medicine, prosthesis, and lance talisman. I mean, I kind of want to see that, just out of curiosity. I don't know if it's gonna be any good, but it could be. But right now, we are getting to consecrate snowfields, I guess. Come on, do your jump, thank you. Well, they did half the work already. He probably also resists lightning a bit. Makes sense at least. But now that I think about it, I think it wasn't actually that much. Oh, only 20%, yeah. I figured it actually might be less than 40%. So he doesn't actually have any significant lightning resistance. Same to all elemental damage. Yeah, I remember that we talked about this with one other lightning weapon. Don't remember which one, maybe lightning perfume bottle, but I had a deja vu. Hello. A little bit too slow though. Stagger maybe? Yes. Sweet. Nice. Weapon DLC for the... Yep, it is. Time to say goodbye for the one and only lightning buff. Spiked and Thorny. That's honestly just a golded tier combo whenever that works. And more decks. Bruh. Wait. Oh. Wrong potion. Yeah, probably pretty good at catching NPCs too. The weapon skill, I mean. Yeah, I guess with the Gargoyle Twinblade we will go with Blood Infusion probably. And similar build otherwise. Oh yeah, the Twinblades are great. Overall, great weapon class. Good Asher 4 options. The moveset is good. You can do some crazy stuff with multi-hit and status too. There are some amazing, like flashy ones like Euphoria and Eleanor's Pole Blade. I guess I want Mohg Shackle too. Okay, Mohg time. With a plus 19. Should be fine still, I guess. Oh, I should have done this first. Would have wanted to stagger there. That would have been maybe enough for one cycle, but not bad. Yeah, he ate the stagger. It happens quite often. Because it can't happen if you go too far into the hill. That was a weird hit, but okay. Too much blood everywhere. Can't keep my hitless. What is fucking going on? I mean, can't keep my ritual sword active. That was never actually hitless. The fuck was that then? Bro. This is so messy. Yeah, the charge is too slow here. Well, it is. Oh, fuck. Fine, okay. But there we go, there we go. To the beautiful talisman, that is two-handed sword talisman. But at least we get a lot of decks now. Sweet. Actually, yeah, we get 10 from talisman and great rune. So we only need 70 decks. Fire giant time, I guess. What is the talisman lineup, is the question. Do I get rid of winged sword, or I should be able to stay at full health against fire giant, so ritual sword should be very good. I am mainly doing charge heavy, so axe talisman I think is really good. Yeah, I'm thinking these four. Maybe. Yeah. Damn whiffing. The damn whiffing ruined it a bit. Could have been much too easier. Wanted to try that horseback charge over here as well, but it's just kinda hard. Well, that was good damage. Nice. Oh. What a fucking save that was. That was close to being awful. Oh, that was a huge save. Even if I say so myself, that was kind of peak. There we go. That's 80 decks. Time to get some big next, I guess. Probably. Alright, pit stop at Calais. And Godskin Duo. Oh, got them both. Very nice. If I slapped them right next to each other, I could have even maybe hit both at the same time, but well, this is fine. It's definitely fine. Simple, simple. There we go. If I only had a little bit more stamina, I could have gotten quite close to one cycle, I think, but I ran out of stamina there, so I wasn't able to do a charge heavy with the dying at the animation. That's a shame. Bye-bye. Not bad. Not bad damage. Now we can also go plus 25. And that's the build complete. From plus 19 to plus 25, there's still quite a significant boost, so... Still only C-scaling on decks, but yeah, that's lightning infusion. That is lightning infusion. Mohg now for the DLC. Melee is also a bit tricky when it comes to the charge heavy. He jumps a lot. That is a good attack. Thank you. Again, thank you. Oh, but yeah. Bad timing still. Oh, yes. Sad that the lightning infusion ended, but no matter. Pretty good. Hitless Mali. Good damage, yeah. And this is without status, like, yeah. This kind of build with either bleed or frost would be absolutely insane. And yeah, does RKR buff all of the hits? Oh god. Well, looking forward to the Gargoyle Twinblade run now. I'm looking forward to all of the Twinblade runs, to be honest. I think I don't want to jab you. Rather buff here and then go in. Yeah. Fuck. He jumped away immediately, which was weird. Happens sometimes. Honestly, not the greatest weapon here. A little bit awkward. Oh, piss off. So easy to whiff. No. Maybe the weapon skill, actually. Yeah, I should have just used that. In hindsight. Still getting big for the DLC. And Godfrey. Ah, really? Those pierce attacks can be actually quite good too. With the jump heavy. Bling! Fuck you, game. Nice. No issues. I'm a little bit surprised how much damage we can get off lightning infusion. This is definitely not bad. Mohg. Overall, I think it's more because of the build, not lightning infusion itself, though. Rather, I think the build is making lightning infusion look better than what it normally is. But I mean, time for a Radagon. Oh, actually, no. Let's prep for Elden Beast. I'm gonna try something funny. Wait. Oh yeah, there is an invasion. Freaking Henricus. Good fight. Hammer Talisman. What does this even do once again? It's like enhanced stamina reducing attacks against blockers. Sounds ass to me. A return of the Lance Talisman. Normal fight against Radagon, of course. Let's see if I can make the horseback charge heavy work against Elden Beast. Not bad damage, what the hell. Jesus. Wow. That's kinda nuts. Yeah. Boom! Cinema. I don't know, I have a feeling that I'm gonna do more if I just go with this setup instead. Oh my god, I don't know what happened there. I had a brain fart and a big one. Okay. It was like 3k damage each with the horseback charge of him. Now I can't hit you. Yeah, I mean... I guess it was higher damage with Lance Talisman and horseback. It just makes the fight so clumsy when on horseback, so I don't like it in general, but it was better damage. But that actually makes me happy. It makes me happy that it was viable there. Insane Radagon though, what the fuck. Twinblade charge of it indeed is brutal. It's insane. 55 Vig, very good. Let's get some Mendrons now, I guess. The strength scaling is so ass, I think. To the DLC. We have some progress here. I do want to fight a Rellana for sure. Lightning damage should be peak against her. Blessing 5 is what we usually do. Let's stick to that. And Rellana, I think I'm gonna swap to Winged Sword here though. I just can't stay at full health against her, and Winged Sword is still a good option. I hate when that happens. Let's take it slow, I guess. Better. Much better. Pretty good damage. Yeah. Once we got the train rolling. Can a train roll? That's a good question. Sadly though, the lightning infusion just... well, the lightning slash, rather, just ended before the phase transition. I lost a little bit of damage there, but it was still pretty fucking awesome. Finally, 51 points was actually useful. Yeah, that goes through her. Perfect. Peak foreshadowing, yes. First blessing 10. Well, now let's do this. Well,
in the embrace.
If you want to go for some real big hits, you have to create sometimes. Yeah, if I was playing sweaty all the time, I would definitely win all fights. No question asked. That's what I'm talking about. That's probably enough endurance already. Might as well get some strength, I guess. Surely better Gaius. Damn. Damn. Okay, I don't understand. Why am I getting hit by everything today? Now there we go. About to trade, honestly. Where's my stagger? It's not happening. Alright. Okay. Good damage. Just a little bit scuffed fight again. Did I just go through that wall or what? Well, yeah, okay. Well, I didn't go through the wall, but if you... if on torrents... You apparently climbed that. You climbed that gap. Incredible. All I wanted to do was that. That was the reason I died. Romina next, yeah. Let's do it. Good damage if I was able to connect with the full thing, but that's extremely rare in this fight. She moves so much and is so aggressive. What? Oh, she died. Cool, I guess. Okay, and a wasted golden horn thunder. Blessing 14. I didn't like this build against Gideon, but maybe I should spam the Usher for more.
Don't you dare.
Don't you dare. Yeah, well, that worked well. Dane is just ass. Oh, nice shield skip. Yes, that's good then. Okay, now, I don't know, the charge heavy can be actually a bit tricky here against Consort. I don't know if I have time to use that like ever. But I mean, R1 mashing is pretty good too. Honestly, maybe even Ritz or Sword over Axe Talisman. Consort Radahn. Let's see how this goes. I got the stamina meme. Wasn't able to run there. All I guess it was sad. Hate how that works. How do I keep whiffing with one of them? Attacks, I don't understand. Tried to go for a lightning slash finisher. What does Consort do? Iframes! Well, GG's. Yeah, not the greatest here, because of the way Consort works. Also, this gesture is interesting with this armor set. It's always kinda nice to use the previous save file for a new Game Plus run. Okay, Loretta. Your weapon will be Sunday's weapon. Wow. Boom. Loretta's Vorsicle. Split physical magic, yeah, makes sense. Is it any good? At least it has the unique halberd moveset. Unique. Shared with Guardian Sword Spear, apparently. And maybe a viable Asher form. But that's about all I know about the weapon. Oh, Romina's halberd also has it. Right, yeah. Well, with that one I mainly use the skill. Let's see how this goes. Surely easy first try though. There's some potential, but yeah, this could be risky. Please. Okay. This is fine, this is fine. Pretty good damage actually. Which is not a surprise. Well, that was scuffed. Thank God I have semi-decent armor. Yeah, good damage, but it's scary because sometimes she might hype armor and sometimes she just might go for a fucking waterfall. Wow, that's really good damage actually. Hello? Not bad. Oh. Again. Weird. That was kinda scuffed. Please let me do the charge of it. Thank you. Nice. Easy first try. As promised. Peak. Good build against Malenia, for sure. It's a bit scary at times, but that was pretty good damage without status or anything. I think I'm done with the Lightning Twinblade though. Time to rate it. A rare lightning build, done. No one can say that I haven't used lightning infusion. Honestly, wasn't bad for that. At times I was surprised how much damage I was able to get with lightning infusion. A little bit suboptimal, of course. The same build with like bleed would be absolutely insane, but we're gonna see that as well. Overall, I mean, I like Twinblades a lot. If I went with like bleed build, this would probably be even like A tier. Now I think like B tier material. I think I will slap this here. Right next to Great Pair, which funny enough is quite close location-wise to Twinblade. Not bad at all.